Hey guys, what's going on? It's ProfessorSnipe here, and welcome back to a special video that I don't normally do here on my channel. This is something different that I'll be doing, and if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, a like to see some support for the first episode of Tips and Tricks. Now, I'm gonna have my friend here, G6 Sniper. He's part of the LSC clan, and he's gonna help me out here and give us some visual support of some tips and tricks. So, G6, if you just come stand here, right there, and just take a look at me. Normally, people like to use this place where G6 is at, and normally a lot of people like to, just snipe from there, and people are normally exposed like where I am. So for me, I want to give you guys a tip here, and to use this as cover. So normally hopping on like this and crouching, I don't think G6 can normally see me, or my head just pops out a little bit. So using this as cover is a very good way. So G6, can you come over here and just hop where I was at? Exactly. So from his perspective, him crouched like that, I can't really see anything, and then I can barely see his head, and then you can just stand up right now and normally see how he has a bit of cover, and if I have an assault rifle or something, I can't really shoot him, and especially if he's using his crouch button, he can really easily have an advantage on me. So that's a really good thing that you guys should utilize this barrel over here to use as cover. So moving on to the next place, so for this map, for this building over here by A and by C, it's very important building for Karkand because there's a high traffic zone, especially at the C flag. A lot of people like to use this to snipe, and many people wonder how to get on top of this building over here. People try to jump, and it doesn't really work because you can't really jump that high with your character. Even though I did it right here, sometimes it's very hard to do, and as you can see, G6, he'll give it a try, and sometimes it's not as good. It doesn't work out too often. So the trick to make it in to actually work is you want to hop into this little ventilation system over here, hop in on this, then run and jump, and there we go. It's as simple as that. So G6 is going to be doing it here. Look at him, how he easily does it, or he just fails right there. And yeah, so just want to jump in carefully like that, and you can make it. And even if you climb on top of here, you can jump and make it on top of here. And it's a very good way, especially if you want to protect from the Americans coming, or you just want to snipe the B flag. It's a very good place. And you even have a nice zone over here to take a look at the C flag spawn over there. So it's a very good way. And G6, if you can just drop in right there over here on the floor. So a lot of people also, when people try to climb in, people try to defend it like that, but it doesn't really work out too well because you can be very exposed, and people, let's say G6 can easily snipe you right there. But what it's a good way to do is to actually just hop onto this ventilation system over here. So you can just run around alongside the wall over here, and you've got this as not really cover, but an unexpected zone. People don't really expect you to be like this, and it's a good place because let's say if G6 is right over there, the thing is, he's going to be coming, and he won't really see me. So G6, if you can climb up here and do the same thing that I'm doing, just come here, and I'll drop down. It's a good place to use this as cover like that, and people don't really expect you to be there. So just show you what it'd be like, the perspective if G6 was on top of there. And as you can see, G6, if you come up over here where I was at before, and I spawned here, or I spawned over here, or I'm running from over here, and I try to walk, and notice how I don't really expect him to be there unless I see him, and he can easily have the advantage over there and shoot me down. So it's a very good, important place, and it's a very good way to utilize this building. So next up, we're going to be using this building. We're going to be taking a look at this building, which is a very important building in Karkand. Many people like to use this building, first of all, because it is a spawn for some certain factions, and because a lot of people like to stand up over here and snipe the C flag, or snipe anybody that's over here or over there, or they come up around here and they take out people they're looking over here, there, or you guys get it. Now, a very good important tip is that many people, whenever you come over here, you're very exposed. You've got this whole vision over there and people at your left that can easily see you. Now, a good thing also is, my tip over here is to hop up on this by coming up like this and crouching. And the thing is, if you let go of your crouch, you can easily see the whole this whole rooftop over there without people noticing you over there. They won't even realize that you're here, and you'll just pop up, take your shot, and drop back down. And it's a very good thing. Even if you want, you can hop over here and easily take a look at that spawn, which is a very good tip over here for this rooftop. So whenever you spawn over here at this building by C, you normally spawn in like this, and you're pretty much have vision of the whole B and C and, you know, these parts of the map. Now, what people don't really know is that normally whenever they come down here and normally get sniped by the people at that building, the thing is you can easily counter snipe them, like I showed you, by climbing up here from the back and going up the ladder over here, and you have this big vision over here. You see them wherever they're there. You can easily shoot them, which is pretty obvious, but some people, you know, it can help out some people that don't really know that you can come up here. And it gives a nice vision. Also here you can easily use this bush or this tree over here as cover, and what you can do is, if you guys are having like a sniper war with somebody at B, you can use this as your cover like this and hop in and take a shot or wherever you're going to use. So also a very good way to utilize this building to your advantage. Now, two more things I want to show you guys before I end this video. First of all, has to do with this whole long you know, place of traffic here. And because this is a spawn, if you can tell, over here, and over here is a huge spawn for the Russians, and many people, you know, like to come up here and use the buildings like this to their advantage, which is a good thing. I mean, it's really easy to jump up like this, as you can see, and, you know, easily spawn kill, but I wouldn't really recommend that. But the thing is, if you're using these boxes over here as to climb up and go like that, you can easily do that. It works. But a good tip that I would like that I always use whenever I'm playing this map is to actually just run, hop in the air, and climb the ladder. So as you can see, G6 will just demonstrate it again. Yeah, he'll just show it right there. It's much faster. All you do, and it's really that quick, and you're already there, and there we go. So that's a pretty easy tip. It might be obvious, but for some beginners that are really new to the game, or, you know, don't really know those spots, it's a very good place. And moving on to this section of the map, you can also hop in like this on this building, climb down, and you can make a long jump and reach that ladder over there. I mean, it's a good tip to do, and also if you use this as cover, it's a very good thing, especially the fact that, like, I don't know why there's this guy just joined in, but you can use this as your cover and it'll work out really greatly. Now, the last tip I want to give you guys is gonna have to do with the A flag here, and it's gonna be the last tip I'm gonna give you guys. Normally, whenever somebody wants to come capture this A flag, they normally come up from here, or they go through up this ladder and they come in here and they camp the corners, or they stay exposed. And a very common area is to camp like this in this corner. Now, what is good about this is, I mean, you have pretty much some cover, but what's bad about it is the fact that you're too exposed in a certain way that anybody that comes in can easily just hop it up like this and, you know, hop in and just shoot you down, or anybody that uses like G6, this little cover, you can easily, you know, just get shot down. Now, a good way to capture this flag is actually by coming over here and, you know, just hiding in behind that and, you know, crouching, and you can use the F key over here, and you can see G6. If you come up, look at how G6, I can easily see him, and he doesn't really see me until he comes here, and by the time he comes, I can easily come and knife him. Now, this works the other way around too, but the only problem is that you can't capture the flag while doing this. You can only see a field of view of the flag, which is good enough before you come and clear the way. And also, more things I wanted to show is whenever you want to climb up to get to the A flag, normally a lot of people come to use the ladders, but I would suggest coming from here, using this as your cover, seeing if it's cleared, then hopping in. For the simple fact, just like G6 did right there, because first of all, whenever you want to climb the ladders, the only problem with climbing up the ladders is that for this split second over here while climbing and, you know, just hopping in, you have no weapon, so you're pretty much vulnerable to anybody that's just waiting up and camping for you, just like G6 is doing right there. So I would highly suggest just to climb up before you come in over here, and just to hop in so that you have this time. And how there's this guy right there, and I get taken out. Moving into this part of the cover, and there's an enemy over there. But wait, let me just use my set scan here, because yeah, he's over there. Oops. Anyway, so this piece of cover here and many others like these ones over there, what's good about it is that if you get like this, I know you can't see anything, but if you use the F key and you hold S, which is to walk backwards, so I'll just show you an example. Holding S like that, you'll walk, and what you do, you just move your mouse and you can see around. So anybody that's around those sides, you can you know, you can see that. But the only problem is that if you move too far, you'll get exposed. But that's why you just want to stay input properly at a nice place. And notice how I can see that guy over there, and he can't even see me. Notice how he's coming, then I can just swoop around. And there we go. That's a perfect example. And this is live. This guy, I don't even know who he is. So that's a very good thing. Also, you can use the same thing over here by this. If you see, you know, anybody popping in from D, coming to D, from that little gap opening over there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but normally, I'll show you guys. It's normally this, people like to come up like this and, you know, just hide behind here. So what you can do, if you're like this, use that like that, or like this, and then whenever somebody's popping in, just take them out, knife them, they won't expect it, and you know, all of that stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say for Karkand. I mean, I just did this out of the blue, so I wasn't really planning this out. I didn't write down any spots or anything, and I mean, this is also a pretty good place of cover. People don't expect you to be here, and it's got a nice view of this alleyway, but you know, I wasn't really expecting them to do this, so there might be some places I missed out, or you know, I didn't really cover. You guys can actually let me know down in the comment section down below some places that you use, and if you want, I can make it like a followed video of the tips and tricks. So this is like a beginner's tips and tricks for Karkand over here. So if you guys ever played this, I mean, it's pretty recurring map on the Play for Free game. So if you guys ever play this, this is like a small little tips over here to help you out. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video here, and yeah, so that's all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and also leave me a comment if you like this series. I'm willing to do these on many other maps, almost all of them. Maybe I'll just do all of them, because I have a lot of great tips here for this these spots and all of these jumps and stuff, and it's a very, very good thing. I personally think it was a good idea to make this. So if you guys enjoyed this and you want to see more, leave me down a comment in the comment section, and also leave me down a like to see. I'll see some support over there. So if you guys enjoyed this, support it by liking the video, and that's all I have to say. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm out.